Five, four, three, two, one. All family, no friends. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Project Empowerment back with another episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I really appreciate for everyone watching my previous podcast and just letting y'all know I am back. We do have more episodes coming out, more interviews, and I know y'all think it's weird that I'm by myself, but it's not always gonna be me by myself. I'm gonna, always try to be better, but I just try not to be too hard on myself. Me being from Palm Beach, Florida, I really just, try to get a chance to, with my podcast, try to give a lot of people a platform to speak on their success, being better, growing, changing, or, just overcoming obstacles in life that we struggle with. Because I know one thing for sure, me, is that I struggle with confidence and having faith in myself. And, I don't really dig stuff like that. And, with my podcast, me having these different guests, I try to show each and every one of everybody that follows or subscribes to my podcast that we can make it, that we do have, that we can get to our successes and dreams, and that we can accomplish everything that we want to. And it's just really a matter of you, how much you take yourself serious. To be honest, when I starting out, for myself, I didn't really get a chance to perfect everything. And, not everybody's perfect, which is okay. And I had to understand that. Also, I just want to let everybody know, probably spark up a drink, son, how we do every time. But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to be back, put my feet back where it was supposed to. I know I've been gone for a couple of months, and I really do thank everybody who was tuning into my podcast every week, how I was doing it. Yes, I do want to return back to a regular schedule and put a lot of interviews out and stuff, but it's really what I have going on. And what I mean by that is, life hits everybody, or, life is life. There's no any other way to say that. So within saying that, these last couple of months, I just really hadn't gotten a chance to enjoy myself. I don't think I ever really got a chance to enjoy myself. And this summer was really excellent for me. And, today is August 2nd. It's a Monday. And, I hope everybody, got a chance to make it through, because, life has its ups and its downs. And I'm not the one person to sit here and say, or to make it seem like we're always supposed to be doing what we have to do. Because if that's the case, everybody would have been everybody would fucking make it. And sorry for the stutter. Everybody would have made it. And it's not like that. Everybody needs a chance at life to grow, mature, and, go through these obstacles and learn. But also, the reason why I have been away, just want to hold on, let me take a hit. Yeah, that fucking help. I love smoking, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. Smoking weed and vibing and being in my zone. Don't cough. It's no coughing zone. But getting a chance to be in my element like this is something I do enjoy. And the only reason why I stepped away from doing interviews or doing a podcast with anybody is really because I know the message I was putting out there was, to make businesses become successful, try to be positive, always pushing out that positive energy for people. But for me, I feel like because I was putting all my eggs in a basket of doing podcasts and interviews, and I was taking feedback from all of my guests, but it was also a matter of applying what I learned through these interviews. And that's what I want each and every one of my subscribers or followers or all family, no friends, it's a family thing. So I just want everybody who's a part of this to actually, when I get a chance to do these interviews, is to apply themselves to the real life, because the only person that's stopping you is you. And I don't want no excuses for anybody who's watching my podcast to just look at this as entertainment. It is entertainment. I am going to be having a lot of my friends on, so we can just chill, talk, whatever. But I do want to have important guests and important people in vast different of careers and aspects of society as far as scientists, doctors. I talked about it before on one of my previous podcasts, but, just making sure I am doing my part and making sure that you guys are getting all that good information and good interviews. Because the one thing people can say about podcasts is recently, especially after the pandemic, it's something a lot of people are starting to get into. A lot of people are doing. But with this platform, I'm just really trying to give you guys game, give you guys knowledge, try to make everybody better. That's why it's called empowerment, Paul Jacobs Empowerment, because my goal is not only just to provide you guys that entertainment and, be fun and just be me who I am, like I said, smoking and drinking, because that's just a part of me. I don't really drink, but, really smoking. But also that information and knowledge on how to become successful, how to be better, how to be the best versions of yourself. And while I took the time off, I really am starting another business, which is a hair business, hair extensions. I'm going to be selling weave and bundles and all that type of stuff because, I am down here from Miami, so we got to get that going on. But I really took time off for myself to work on this hair business, and that's what I've been doing these last couple of months. I am going to be opening soon with a whole bunch of stuff and a website, and, if you guys can tune in to my Instagram page here by December, we're going to have all of that coming soon for the ladies. But just me coming out, it was all about giving information to my community and helping people. But I realized I didn't just want to be the one getting all these interviews done and talking to these people and not really applying it to myself. Because I know maybe because I do have a platform and I do have, regular life going on like everybody else, or like everybody else who's watching. But I really am learning and growing in life, and I'm, just trying to put myself, I wouldn't say as an entrepreneur, but be, financially stable and have that financial literacy, while just being me. Like I said, everybody got life, we all got stuff to handle. So it's just something, to let you guys know. I just appreciate everybody so much for, just supporting me and telling me in the streets, that they seen me in my podcast. Stuff like that doesn't really go unnoticed. And it's really me just doing it for y'all because I care a lot about people. I got a big heart. But not only do I want better for myself, I really want everybody to be better. And that's the goal. Like, ain't nowhere around it, because not only did I want to apply the things that I was doing in these interviews in real life to myself, but, just make sure that I am doing some of the things I say, and I am holding myself accountable and making sure I am better, because I didn't just want to have all these interviews and information out, and even not for me, the person who is doing this, to not even apply it to myself. That even if I don't have guests or if I don't get a chance to have people, this is why I'm doing this now, because even for myself, having that confidence and believing in myself, knowing that I can gravitate towards people and put out better energy is really what I want, whether I do have guests or just by myself. And to be honest, these last couple of months, I've been a real jackass and lazy because I had all of this stuff sitting around here and I didn't even get a chance to even do it. Yeah, I was enjoying life, but I didn't want to waste that valuable time by being away from my audience or from the people who are listening, because I know there's people who is trying to get through life or is just, figuring stuff out, and there's no reason for you to ever stop. And I only stopped in the meantime a couple of months ago. Like I said, it was to focus on that other business, but now I'm really trying to launch both at the same time. Get these interviews, get some nice bundles and hair out for the ladies. Look out soon for that, because I will be coming with all of that. I will be, like I said, I'm a perfectionist. So when I try to do things, I really try to take my time and learn and research into it. So I really don't want to disappoint anybody in the future. And there's a lot that I have coming up, and I just, want to get a chance to even let you guys hear me or understand where I do come from, because it's hard to follow somebody who's really inconsistent. It's hard to follow somebody who says they're going to put out videos at a certain time and they don't, or whatever. But it's about change, about being better. And, me just learning that I can't expect myself to be the number one podcaster. And if I'm not sitting here doing videos every week or trying to do interviews, whether it's with people or by myself, And like I said, that comes from belief and confidence in myself. And I had to go find that. And I had to understand that my worth or what I'm trying to put out there, not only is it for me, but it's for my community. And it's really to make us better as a whole, because that's all I want. With all that's going on with the pandemic, all the pressure that we're under as a group of people, black people, it's hard, and it's okay. We got to get through it. We got to stay focused on our dreams. I know I've seen a lot of people, all my friends that's making music, or out there even just bettering themselves in school. A lot of people. I got a lot of friends everywhere, so I just want to let them know that not only should they not stop, but I'm not gonna stop, and ain't nobody gonna stop me, because the only person that's stopping you is you, and you can't be afraid of the success that you're asking for. You really got to get to it, and it's not really whether about if you're hungry or if you have the will. It's just something, if you want to do, then you go fucking do. Don't settle. If you know you got dreams and you got stuff you want to accomplish, write that shit down and get to it. There's no other way. Like, I had trouble with starting this podcast up because I really thought I needed guests, or just even not being as creative as I should be, or just being the person that I want to be in my community, just being out there and being better. Like, it's a lot more to it, but if you really want it, then you're going to get what you're asking for. But you just got to be ready to put in the work, be ready to change, be ready to grow. And that's something I had to learn, because although I did have a couple of episodes out and I did, starting to interview a couple of people, it really don't mean nothing. Because if I'm not consistent, if I'm not, spending my time and giving y'all my best effort into the podcast or whatever the hell I'm doing, then how could I expect anybody to even subscribe or follow to what I'm trying to put out? Or also with me just being hard on myself, because, I'm a young dude, 21. There's a lot of life ahead of us. There's a lot of life for a lot of people. And, a lot of people are going through like midlife crisis, or don't know what they want, or don't know what they want to do. It's okay. I want to let everybody know it's okay. We all been going through it these last couple of years with Corona, with life, growing up, maintaining. It's okay. You really just got to keep positive energy. Remove all the stuff you think is negative. Be in your circle. Be in your zone. Don't be afraid to be who you are. When I first started this podcast, a lot of people didn't want to. They told me not to do it. A lot of my personal friends, was questioning why I would even do it when there's no money in it. Before, things got saturated and all the celebrities were doing podcasts. I'm talking about since like last year. And now a lot of people are just questioning, why haven't I come back? Why haven't I done it? And, that's how life is, because you think a lot of people is going to support you. You think a lot of people is going to give you what you want when you tell them about your dreams. But to be honest, your dream isn't for everybody. Not a lot of people can see what is in your mind and your body. Not a lot of people can see your vision. Not a lot of people is going to get it, and that's okay. If you really know you want to make it and do better for everybody else, then do that. Make sure you have a plan. Make sure you execute everything. Make sure you hold yourself accountable. Whatever goals you got, make sure you do them. This podcast is really something, like I said, I'm doing for the people and for myself, because I struggle with confidence, believing myself, and knowing that I am the shit. Not only am I the shit, but the people around me who's going through things, they the shit too, because although we're different and we all got different goals and stuff in life, it doesn't stop us from reaching what we want to reach, because the last thing we want to do is give up, quit. And I ain't gonna lie to you, these last couple of months, that's definitely what was on my mind. I didn't know if I want to keep doing the podcast. I had no idea, even if this is something that I wanted to do, but it's just me having personal conversations with people, knowing how much information, knowing how much care that I have for something like this, and just talking with people. It's really something I know I want, and nobody can take that away from me, especially when I have stuff already established. I already have episodes out on different platforms. So it's really just on me. I got to chill out because I'm lighting this blunt. I didn't even get a chance to hit it yet. So yeah, if that means you honestly know the person you are and you're a partier or you want to get over certain things, or just be in your own circle, in your own vacuum of life, and understand who you are, who you want to be, and where you want to go. Stuff like that is very important because, we're all young and we're all going through it. So, maybe I try to have like, or try to put myself out there and try to catch a certain audience. But really, this podcast is for people who want to understand life, want to have a better vision, want to have, success, want to have a positive energy, because that's all that I'm trying to put out there, and just let people know that we all come from different backgrounds. We all come from different paths and childhoods. We're not the same. And that's okay, because the world is for the dreamers. The world is for everybody. The world is for us. And if we don't get a chance to take that and seize what we want to do and accomplish everything, then what we living for? And I had to put myself through that. I smoke. So I had to just quit smoking for a couple of days and really get into my mind and understand who I am and what I want. And, like I said, for the audience, if it's cool if not everybody's with it, but it's our family, no friends, and it's really for the young people, because I'm a young person myself. Like I said, 21, and I got two businesses with this podcast and the hair business. It's really just good energy that I'm trying to put out there, letting everybody know that you could do it. Starting an LLC, working on credit, all of that type of stuff. Because if I ain't gonna tell you, and I'm your age, these rappers, these celebrities, these actors, I guess y'all got people y'all could follow, but I'm just somebody genuine, somebody who's from the dirt, from Palm Beach, Delray, Florida. So this is me. This is Paul Jacobs, and I would hope I can be better. Like I said, put out better content, be consistent, and just be more creative, try to have better editing, because it is, everything I do is all me. Hopefully I get a team one day. Hopefully I get all that situated. But, everybody going through it, everybody finna get to it. And, we just got to be able to not be scared of failing. And that was probably one of the things when I started this podcast, is being afraid to fail. But I realized my voice, the message that I want to put out there, I can never fail. Even when I just meet people personally, I can get a chance to help them, give them tips and advice, or just, have that conversation about life. Because like I said, we all going through it. We all got different situations, different mindsets. Or we all even had, working on our dreams and goals, like I was when I first started this podcast, and we all just stopped. That's okay. We're finna get to it. Just remember, we all got dreams, we got a vision, and it's up to you if you really want that, because life is a marathon, and we got to continue with everything that we want, and that we strive to make this world a better place for each and every single individual. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Paul Jacobs Empowerment. Like I said, we'll be back. We'll be better. Gonna have more interviews coming out soon. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. All family, no friends. Appreciate it.